Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of Go Shop Local, and today I've got Angie with me from Farmstead Market and More, and some of you may recognize where we are, but for those that don't, we're in Kitscoty right now. So a short drive out of Lloydminster, not too far away, and we're right on Main Street, and first time I've been in here actually, and I'm kind of in awe how cool of a place this is in small town Kitscoty. It's awesome.
Middle of nowhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell us, Angie, a little bit about the place, what you offer here.
Basically, we are a local collective. So we have over 180 vendors in the store right now.
Oh, wow. So
we have things from, all over. We kind of try to stay as local as possible, but we do have, majority of vendors are from like Saskatoon, Edmonton, kind of, and then coming in closer to Kitscoty and Lloyd area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 180?
We have 180 right now. I do have a wait list still going, and
Really?
we're constantly accepting new vendors and applications. So we take applications all the time, and then usually once a month I'll go through and see what we can fit and where. We do try to keep a variety, and I don't like taking more vendors in one area, say candles, right? We have candles in the back. So we have 3 candle vendors. So if I have any more applications for candle vendors, they then go onto a wait list.
Oh, okay.
And then, that type of thing. So we don't want to overpower with one thing.
How long have you been here?
We opened December 1st.
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago, 6 months.
And you already have 180 people. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So how did they find you?
Online. Instagram, I guess, more so. Like when we opened, there are a few places like this in the cities, like bigger centers. There's Cochrane, Okotoks, Edmonton has a few, like things like that. So that's why our first vendors were from Edmonton, Calgary area.
Gotcha.
They seen when I started posting, they're like, oh, I know what she's doing. So those were definitely our first vendors because they knew what to expect, right? And then as people have been in and seen around, now we're getting more local vendors. Yeah.
So what type of things can people find when they come here? Is it a bit of everything? Like
a bit of everything. We have food, we have gifts, we have dog treats, we have candles, we have clothing, we have cleaning supplies, anything.
Wow.
You name it, you can probably find something or similar to it. So yeah, greeting cards, gifts, like stationery, everything.
Something for yourself, kids,
pets,
anybody,
husbands,
family.
like barbecue, like we've got, sticks, poker sticks, we've got, of course, like Caesar mix, all of that sort of stuff is coming, little decor, cosmetics, bath supplies.
This is cool. As I'm looking around, I'm seeing a bunch of people that we've actually already interviewed that are in your store too, so it's a ton of local stuff. I could see this being a great spot for, somebody like myself. It's like, hey, Mother's Day is coming or birthday's coming. What do I get?
Right, and that's perfect. And that's it, like last minute gifts. Like in being in Kitscoty, we are close to Lloyd, but it's we're still 15, 20 minutes away, and we really have nothing. So it's like, oh, I have a birthday party today with the kids, and it's like, oh, shoot, we forgot the gift, right? So we have tons and tons of that. Like people will stop in last minute, oh, I'm just looking for a last minute gift, or we got this, but we want a little extra something to go with it, or things like that. Yeah. Gift cards were going out like crazy for teachers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Totally, yeah.
And anybody who complains about the drive, it's really not that far. Like it took me no time at all, and you think of people living in the city, I mean, to come out here and have kind of a nice, relaxing atmosphere, not far out of town, is amazing. So, what inspired you to do this?
I've actually wanted to do this for a while. My kids are actually older now. Well, not older, but they're more self-sufficient.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to do something, and I was actually going to build this a couple years ago. And then the economy, of course, took a dive.
Right. Yeah.
So when they offered me the building, I was like, okay, it's time to put it into motion, and it was just like last minute, let's go. We opened within a month of taking possession of the building.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it started a couple of years ago.
Started a couple of years ago as an idea and a vision of something to bring to town, and it's just kind of gone from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. That's amazing. So what are your hours?
We are closed on Sundays and Mondays. We're Tuesday to Friday, 10 to 6, with Thursdays open late till 8, and Saturdays 11 till 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite a few options, and then can they find you online as well?
Online, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Yep, definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.
So what's kind of, say people coming in, what do you see as kind of the most popular, or what's most people coming in searching for?
It is so unpredictable. One day, you know, it's food items going out here like crazy. The next day it's clothing.
Okay.
Like, it is super, super unpredictable. You never know when people walk in what they're going for.
Right.
Yeah, you never know.
Do you ever find it's dependent on weather?
Maybe a little bit, but not overly. No. It's just totally random.
Random.
Totally random. Yeah.
Cool. And that's what I love about this place is, I mean, you could come in here looking for one thing and you're probably going to find another thing.
Well,
there's like so many ideas in here.
That's it. People will just come in, they're like, oh no, we've seen the place, we've heard of it, we're just going to browse. And then they're like, oh, look at this and this and this, and they walk out, right? But most people that come in for the first time are just coming to look.
Awesome. Yeah. That's cool. And I noticed one last thing when I drove up, there's kind of another side area here.
Yes.
That's new, correct?
Yes. So the empty lot next door was where I was going to build.
Okay.
And then apparently I didn't. So we have done a patio area and opened up Main Street Scoops, which is a hard ice cream shack serving Foothills.
Oh, nice.
Foothills ice cream, yeah. So that opened July 1st or 2nd.
Okay.
And yeah, so it'll be running seasonally. It's every day, 12 to 9. Yeah.
So then basically kind of come fall or winter time.
I think once we kind of see some colder days, we'll see.
Hopefully not too soon.
Hopefully we'll get mid-September-ish before we have to close, but
awesome.
Yeah.
That's another cool thing. I mean, I grew up in a small town myself, so it's nice to have kind of these amenities where it's like you got a place to go get ice cream. You don't have to go to the city to
people
do
are
so.
out walking, and yeah, they stop up in the evenings, or yeah, it's been crazy busy because yeah, Kitscoty hasn't had anything for so long. Like, you know, we have our gas station and grocery area, we have the Blonde Door and the Wheatfield and Harvey's, but other than that, like, there's really been nothing in town for years. So
for sure. Well, this is a very cool place. I encourage everybody to come check it out. Thank you so much, Angie, for being here and for letting us take a quick peek. And yeah, anybody wants to check it out, just come Kitscoty, Main Street. You can find it pretty easy. It's nice, beautiful buildings.
Totally. Awesome. Thank you.